Right, so I've just, well, I went downstairs into the car park where I'm doing the build, and I checked the primer. Shh, Laurie, my cat talking. And the primer, it all set nicely, hadn't it? So I removed the masking, sorry, not the primer, the primary coat. It all set nicely, so I removed the masking tape. And here's what we have on the mud flaps. They look pretty swish, if I say so myself. So they're front and rear mud flaps for the chopper. Now, one thing that I learned, unfortunately, the hard way, is that masking tape, that beige papery stuff, isn't ideal. I mean, if we look in real close detail here, you'll see that unfortunately it flakes very slightly at the edges. So I have, as far as I see it, kind of 3 or 4 options. One, paint it all black. We'll get rid of that because I'm a perfectionist, you see. Option 2 is obviously leave it as is. Looks pretty good. You wouldn't really notice it unless you really had a good look at it. 3 even, is to get some, what they call, the E3 company that makes post-it notes make this stuff called line mask or something like that, mask line or edge mask or something like that, and that's developed especially for this kind of stuff because it creates a really fine sharp edge. So the other option is to get a bit of this new stuff and basically pull the edge in on each side about 1.5 millimeters. So obviously it'll make it about 3 mil thinner. So, and then basically repaint the black on the edge and reline it. Or what I'm actually thinking is getting a long, like decal strip, longer, just a bit longer than the length of the largest mud guard, and get bases plain white, and then put 2 kind of 2 millimeter wide white trims down either side of the mud flaps. I'm thinking probably options 3 or 4, so the line stuff or the trims will probably be the way I go. If I can find the white decal edging stuff pretty easily, I'll probably get that one, do it that way. Otherwise it'll be a trip to Halfords. But there you go, that's those. I think they came out pretty well. Oh, the chopper frame itself, which I've got in another room over here for drying off it in its entirety, is completely dried. It's hard, the light's not great in here, but that all looks really good now. Now what I'm actually going to do at this front bit on the stem is do a black bit that comes up the stem. Well, actually that's upside down. That comes up the stem this way and then comes over onto what was the old gear lever part of the frame. So it comes onto there and comes to a point here, and do like a custom black bit that moves over there, just to add, you know, an extra little bit of pizzazz to the bike. Thinking the occasional as well, just like black stripes, like 1 or 2 dotted on there, and maybe some on the forks. Just a single set of like a 2 centimeter thick 2 centimeter thick black stripe on each one. Anyway, that's all that. Obviously being followed by cats as always. And yeah, so there's now not really a lot to do. Let's check out this edging stuff, see if I can get that. Then I've got to clean up some of these bits. I'm contemplating doing something paint job wise on the wheels. Not sure as of yet. Either way, they need cleaning up quite severely. Probably definitely going, well, almost definitely going to spray the spokes. I'm thinking alternate black and yellow. Look pretty good. I've got some white wall tyres coming, then the sissy bar, and that's pretty much not going to change. Yeah, same with the seats and such.